was very proud of who I was.
Yes.
And I was raised with, my maternal grandparents and parents that were also very proud of where we come from. So, I had my maternal grandfather who was always reading. And it was always history. So he loved history. Mm-hmm. And so I would get history lessons on Portugal from him. And, and I would hear just how amazing we were, Mm-hmm. Grant glossed over some history that wasn't written, but that I digress on that one. But it was like, that's how I was raised. So when those names were called, whether it's a bighorn or a fava bean or, a pork and cheese or...
Oh, gosh. Never heard that one before. Wow.
Oh, yeah. And then there's some places where I've gone in the United States where they're like, I was called a pork chop.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Like all of these different things, my answer back was, you wish you were, and mm-hmm. that is exactly how I felt. And so I knew I had to put something in there. So first I was going to be the Azorean greenhorn. I was going to do that.
Oh, yes.
And the husband's like, no, Maria, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And I'm like, okay, all right. Well, then I'm going to be the Azorean green and then bean for fava bean. Mm-hmm. Because I was called either a fava bean or whatever it was. So I kind of took a play on those insults and put it out there as I'm very proud of being who I am. So you want to call me Azorean green bean? Sure, go right ahead, honey.
Yeah. So you kind of turned the tables on the, sort of the bullies or, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I really, and again, it's not anything new. And I've said this before when I've done some book talks and people have asked me that same question. And I said, the Portuguese aren't any new to this because every immigrant nationality that comes in, whatever is the new one, they have their litany of lists of what they're called and how they're tried to be put down.